number 10, Inga Mirvas. Number 15, number 15, Julia Tovska. Number 16, number 17, Sofia Dubier. Number 18, number 18, Victoria Kowska. Ja peatreener Maksim Kasparovits.
Hello everyone, welcome to Estonia, where the sun is shining on the start of the Women's Under-17 European Championships. Two groups, 5 days of action across this Baltic state, and our focus is here in Voru, the Group B clash between England and Poland. Exciting week or so of action. Hope you can join us. Televised live, of course, on UEFA.tv. Good to have your company wherever you're watching. Big moment for these players. Some of these players across the squads, across the 8 teams in the two groups, only 15 years of age. Others will be going up an age group after this tournament. But the focus will be on getting to the semi-finals. 2 groups of 4, of course. Top 2 going through to the semi-finals. The giants in these tournaments, Spain and Germany, are about to face off as well this morning. So England against Poland here in southeast of Estonia. Let's just pause for the anthems.
Palume jääda seisma Inglismaa rahvusliku mängimiseks. Please remain standing for the national anthem of England.
Send him victorious.
Well, the England players were quite late coming back in after warm-up. There were lots of smiles and laughter. They've got their game face on now, as have Poland. We get down to business. These two teams, well, they're fairly well matched, I think it has to be said. And England have some very experienced players, even at this tender age. For example, Michelle Agneman came off the bench during Arsenal's Women's Champions League semi-final. 60,000 watching there. She has an FA Cup goal, a goal against Leeds United in the women's game in England. And so she won't be overawed, that's for sure. The captain is Lexi Potter. And Straniak is the Polish captain as well. Our officials are from Bulgaria. Kristina Georgieva is the referee, assisted by Nagis Mago. Alexandra Kostic as well from Kazakhstan and Serbia. Our fourth official is local, Trino Laus of Estonia. The weather is perfect, a little breeze. It's warm, it's 20 degrees. But we will see how these two teams get underway. They've played each other twice, actually 4 times. And England with a draw, England with a win, Poland with a win, and a couple of draws as well. This is the Poland team. And again, some very experienced for this age group players, and coached by Maciej Kasprzyk, who feels they've got a chance. This is a very important game, he says. Get through this, and we've got every chance of getting through into the semi-finals. Little mention for Izzy Fisher, number 20 there. 16 today. I wonder if she'll get her birthday wish of getting onto the pitch. We shall see. Huddles for the players. We're about to get underway in this Group B. France and Sweden also in this group. They will face off later today. Last minute exhortations from these two teams. Poland, the only winner of this tournament, aside from Germany and Spain in the 2013 competition. That was a 4-team tournament in Nyon. This is a slightly bigger, expanded affair. Men's under-17 tournament also coming up, covered here on UEFA.tv and other outlets as well. So, an early summer of football action, has to be said. Heading up to 1 o'clock local time. And we will be underway in this tournament. Just getting ourselves sorted. There is the very experienced Agyeman. The Arsenal forward now leading the line for England in the white and blue, Poland in the red. And we're underway in this women's under-17 tournament. England against Poland in this Group B clash. England in the white, Poland in the red. No change strips required. Beautiful conditions here, light breeze, warm sunshine. And what an experience for these players. Brown for England, looking to find Bowes, but intercepted. Krasvinska playing it wide. A little bit of speed required from Guzik. Zizak. Shot from distance. It's not far away. First effort on the minute mark. Momali first coached under-19s in 2002 in place of Natalie Henderson, who can't make the trip for personal reasons. A very experienced pair of hands in the England dugout. Got a handful of Polish fans. It's not a massive journey. And there's a blow to the face, colliding with Ward. Mary Ward from Bristol City. Oh, yeah, well, the foot was up, wasn't it? Played the ball, also played the player. 8 goals each team in those 6 meetings between England and Poland. England, of course, 4 times semi-finalists. And Marcin Kasprowicz, well, he'll be looking to do a number on England. Won the title 10 years ago now. Well, there was absolutely no malicious intent. Sikora, I think, is okay. Picking herself up. Only a bit of water required. Eased off the ball. Making a man. Stayed in. England coming forward. Onside, the flag has stayed down for Brown, who leaves it and looks to go inside. Excellent bit of work, though, from Kilchoska. Read the ball very well, but then gave it away. Potter, the captain, nice ball into Brown. There's a chance here for England. Here's the Arsenal striker, takes one touch and scores! England up and in front early in this game. Well, we mentioned the experience she had in front of 60,000 fans in the Women's Champions League, Euro Champions League, and she showed that calmness in front of goal, didn't she? Wonderful strike. Could have taken it a bit earlier, decided, no, I'm going to make more of an opportunity, and nice build-up, great pass from Brown, and she picked her spot really well. Nothing the Polish captain could do there. What a start for England and for Aguiman. What can Poland do? Early goal. On paper, they're well matched. You'll see. Keeper's going to have to come quickly, and does. Excellent work. Paul took a knock. Well, it's important to get there, and she did. Got to be brave. Well, it's been an entertaining first 5 minutes, hasn't it? Jagodzinska. Just having a word with the ref, yeah. Just saying, you've got every right to go for the ball, but just be careful. Few England fans. And the ladies have very sensibly got a hat on in this weather. It's burning weather is what it is. If you're not careful, just not broiling hot, but certainly the start of summer, isn't it? Group games on the 14th. Oh, and there is the card confirmation for that challenge. Sriak goes into the book. I'm not sure whether it was for that challenge or a couple of challenges. Anyway, our referee, Kristina Georgieva, has made her first booking. Six minutes gone, England with an early goal. Guillemang on target, cool as a cucumber in front of goal. Well, they've got a potent strike force up front of England. Baker alongside Guillemang. And well, she was the top scorer in League A. 9 goals in qualifying. 17 senior appearances for Leicester City as well in the Women's Super League in England. Only just turned 16 when she first made her debut. I mean, it's very young, isn't it? If you're good enough, you're old enough, I guess. Four minutes, the timing, only just into the 4th minute, wasn't it? That goal from Guillemang. This is the goal again. It's a great ball in. And look at that first touch, and then the dummy just sent Shimak the wrong way, sliding onto the turf as she took the ball away from her. I mean, she is pumped, isn't she? Millie Rain was lurking as well. It's been a long delay, hasn't it? But I think she's okay. Gloves on. It's always a sign that we're about to get underway. Germany, the holders, of course, in Group A. They're playing Spain at the moment, also on UEFA.tv. We hate to lose you from this match, but it is available. Germany, Spain, Estonia, Switzerland, and in Group B, England against Poland, and then Sweden against France in Tartu. We are in Voru, where there is a big round of applause for Sophia Paul, the Leicester keeper. Just under 10 minutes gone. We're going to have quite a bit of injury time in this first half. Oh, my goodness me, that was not the best ball back to the keeper. Kuzic looks to get the ball in, and that will just float over into the netting. Nicely done, better from England under pressure. Dennis coming forward, likes to get down the wing quickly. Bowes dispossessed. It was nicely done by Polzaniak, and that is our first corner. It goes to Poland. Captain is up. Kaczynska making a nuisance of herself around the keeper paw. And worked on their set pieces. England Gonna have to be on their mettle here. Borinishak is about to take it. Referee having a quick word. What sort of delivery will we get here? It is going to the far post. England managed to clear the lines. It was good work from Ward. Poland will have the throw. Good bit of pressure after that setback after just 4 minutes for Poland. They are looking to get back on equal terms. Good from Potter, just chested it down, and England look to break with pace. Shikoda loses it. Here's Potter. Had to be quick. Did Harbert. Now the captain again. This is nice from England. Coming forward. What was that for Brown? Well, it doesn't matter. It was cleared by Shikoda. Tidied up at the back by Shaw, the centre-half for England. Liverpool player, that's the captain from Chelsea, Alexis Potter. Well, Poland have steadied the ship somewhat in the last few minutes. England scoring with almost their first attack, and Potter strong. Oh, and was that a foul on Adjumang? No, says the referee, who was well placed. Captain Potter is playing a blinder at the moment in midfield. That's not the best ball forward, though. Just a chance for Ubezank to pick the ball up, and they elect to play it out from the back, as is the way. It's certainly much nicer for the supporters to see it rather than being lumped forward, but it's forward again to England with Potter. Two already buzzing around her. Bowes, here she is again. Harbert and Bowes combining. Potter, not the best pass, but tied it up nicely by Reed. First touch, not the best from Mary Ward, but she keeps possession, plays it forward, tied it up by Boronizak. This is many players and support staff on the England benches out on the park. After a bright opening, just settling down a little bit here. England with the biggest final tournament win, actually, 12-0 against Belarus back in the group stage in 2015-2016, that tournament. Of course, the senior team, the Lionesses, are top of the pile in Europe at the moment after that victory a couple of years back now at a full Wembley Stadium. And the women's game certainly is starting to gain momentum across Europe. Biggest attendance at the under-17s is around 10,000. We'll see how we go in the final stage of this tournament. It's lovely work from the captain, Sirana. Couldn't pass the ball accurately enough. That was a pass looking from Baker for Brown. And the Leicester winger will pick herself up, dust herself down. Lost that particular battle. Nicely done. Yeah, Kaska getting the tackle absolutely right. Guzik then. Looking to get this down the line. To tackle from Dennis, but here's a chance for Poland! Great save from Poor. Jagosinska looked the favourite there for a while. Well, Poor has made a couple of really important saves. The Leicester keeper, once again, doing what had to be done. Any part of the body will do. Got down well. Brown getting back. Sinjak getting it down the line. No change for Sikora. And Poland have the throw. Well, they may be behind, but they're putting the best pressure on at the moment. Kasparovic prowling his technical area. Will be disappointed they went behind so easily, so early, but they've come back well. Potter. Oh, lovely bit of skill from the English captain. Foot in from Jagosinska. Not many options were there. Yeah. Will be a free kick. Rashinovic gaining it. Simshak is the midfielder over the ball. Well, the fourth official is pushing Brown back. It's an awful long way back. Looking to pump it into the box. And it almost found Jagosinska. In the end, the keeper Poor can hold the ball, and there'll be another hold-up because Dennis it is who is holding her head. It's a great ball in, and I tell you what, if she'd made contact with that, that might be one of the goals of the tournament. With only less than 20 minutes of the tournament underway. As it is, who is needing the treatment. Everyone will go and get some fluids on board. It's a warm day out there. It's an effective ball in, wasn't it? Wasn't picked up really properly. Dennis taking one for the team. Will there be a concussion protocol? Certainly just a little bit concerned, just watching for any injury to the neck. Well, liquid's taken on. Team's now looking to push on in the second part of this first half. O'Malley on the left-hand side of your picture there. She seems okay, smiles all around. Just to let you know, Germany, Spain are ahead by a 1-0. That's a Group A match. And you have to say, the two favourites meeting in that group. I have to feel for Estonia and Switzerland. Anyway, here come England. Another great tackle, goodness me, from Simsak. Terrier. Nicely done by Brown, bit of skill from the forward. He makes the run and wants the ball on the end of the box. Keeper, oh, come on, oh my word. Misses it, and a chance for a second for England. And for Michel Adjumang. Oh, it's a horrible error from the keeper. And England, despite being under pressure for the last 10 minutes or so, are 2 up. Well, it all looked under control, didn't it? Oh, you've got to feel it's an exposed position as a keeper, but it all started with that lovely bit of skill from Brown, and then all of a sudden, wanted the ball over the top. Keeper came, and I think it was the non-interception from Kilczewska that really confused, is probably the wrong word for the keeper, but she came, thought it was being dealt with, it wasn't. And I tell you who did deal with it, that woman there. Scored at senior level in the English game. She is setting this match alight. Will it be a hat-trick? First half hat-trick, anybody? She's looking very good, and she's strong, powerful, and here come England again. Ball in, this time dealt with well. Eva Baker on that far side, the Leicester winger. Banchik just have to pick herself up, dust herself down. These things happen. It was a misunderstanding with her and Claudia Kilczewska. Great if you're an England fan, horrible moment if you're a Polish player watching that unfold. Brown just eased off the ball, nicely done by Simsak. She's been very impressive today, I think. Oh, poor header allows Sirania to get involved. Cross-come shot from Guzik. Yaman losing out in midfield. Not sure. Ooh, that's a late challenge from Zizak. Referee does well. Let's play carry on. Baker. Brown is offside. Looking a handful on that far side, on the left-hand side for England. Long ball, just a little bit too much on that for Grzyńska, who was trying to put the afterburners on. They'll be happy with how it's gone so far, England. Bowes with the ball. Dennis looking for the flick on. Well read by Guzik, but I should get the throw. England get the ball away, helped on by Potter. Brown out-muscled by Simsak, who keeps going into the box. England have to be careful here. It's nicely done by Reid. Really well done by the central defender. And England keen on the tackle at the moment. Grzyńska, too many white shirts around her. Nice little touch from Guzik. Bowes. Play anywhere on that right-hand side. Well, it has been the pattern of this match, hasn't it? Poland have huffed and puffed, but far more clinical at the other end has been England. Might not be saying that, but for poor. Sophia Poor rather, in the England goal. Nicely done by Harbert. Even better from Katie Reid, but the pass was poor, and that's going to be very possibly a card for the goal scorer, Michelle Agmian. Shall we just say a forwards challenge? She's a very strong, powerful striker. That was a bit of an uneven challenge as the captain, Jagoda Sirania, went down, and this is dangerous territory. Well, Sophia Poor has been excellent so far, hasn't she? Has there been a card for Agnyang whilst we were... She's not happy, but I don't think she can complain. Instructions, I think, coming from the bench, but I don't think Potter can hear them. Polina Kuzak over the ball. So is Simzak. It's going to be Simzak. Keeper took a while to realise she had to come, but did in the end. Poor holds on to it. In the end, it was neither one thing or another. Polish attackers a little bit slow to get into the box. Harbert looking for options. The Arsenal defender. Referee blows up for a foul. And again, unable to get that pass through, putting her defence under pressure. Good strength from Poland. Jagodinska. Look how many white shirts are around her. No foul, says the referee. She's letting this game flow as much as she can. Oh, beautifully done by Shakora. Danger here for England. Good touch. Had to be a good touch from Shaw, the Liverpool defender, but again, danger on this near side. It was Guzik who was threatening, and it was Bowes who was equal to the challenge. Had to be strong, had to be accurate inside the box. That's an entertaining game so far, and can Poland pull one back to make it even more enthralling? Polish fans making their voices heard. Ines Sakura, it's her name being sung by the fans. It's a good header, it's cleared off the line, and England come away with Potter. Baker running herself into trouble, England getting out of trouble. It was a nice touch from Potter down the line. Ward somehow gets it to Brown, and England come forward again. Oh, it's nicely done by Brown, no one there. Headed away by Kilchowska. Brown, is she offside? Well, not interfering with play, I guess. I think you heard the explanation there, not interfering with the ball. That came from the England bench or from the referee, or perhaps one of the England players. Well, this was a very good corner. No defence really to speak of at that far post, and Poland should have done better. Half an hour gone. England 2, Poland 0 in this Group B clash. Also featuring Sweden and France. This is a really important... You think whoever wins this one has a really good opportunity to go through to the semi-finals. Some lovely skill on show as well. Here goes Inska. It's Harbert trying to shepherd it out. It won't go. Potter. Drifting to this near side. It's just for a moment, the sun goes behind the clouds. She's put a shift in already, hasn't she? Nicely met by Simshak. Oh, well, didn't know where to stick or twist there, did Mary Ward. Yeah, passed it straight to danger in the form of Shikora. Rather shanked it. God, that was a very powerful header. Nicely flicked on by Podolniczak. Oh, there's space here for Shikora, and there's space in the middle. Oh, just got a touch, important touch from Zara Shaw, which put it behind the red shirts in the box. Kuchowska, nicely done. Karska down the line, tidied up by Shaw. And Mary Ward, the Bristol City defender. Assuredly done by Paul. Distribution perhaps not maxing the opportunities, but England have it. And there's danger here for Poland. You can hear the frustration for Ava Baker. Two in the middle. She virtually passed it to the keeper after all that effort. And tracking back, Guzek skips past her, carries on. Now here's Grudziewicka. Pass one, but not pass two. Ball almost giving way in a dangerous area. Potter tidies up. England playing the short pass. And then the long ball straight to Simshak. That will frustrate the coach. Ran with the ball forward. Baker again. Guman is lurking. Here she is. What can she do here? Not many options. Potter. Lexi Potter. Being shepherded by the 15-year-old Swijack. Nicely done by Ward into the danger area, and England will get their first corner kick. Captain clearing. Here go to Shirniak. She's looked very assured. She's got a bit of pace about her as well, hasn't she? Keeper did well this time. That'll make her feel a bit better after the mix-up that gifted England their second goal. See what she was trying to do, Michelle Aguilman. 2-1, the corner count. England's first. What can they do here? Far post, no one there. Katie Reeder's come up and she'll show what pace she's got to get the ball. And passes it straight to Gruzinska. And a chance for a break here for Poland. Down through the middle. Swijack has it. Important. Oh, touch, I was going to say, from Rhea Bowles. What has the referee decided here? Was it the last person? Mary Ward is in a spot of bother here. Oh, it's a red. It's a red. Well, she can hardly believe it, but if she fouled and was the last player, she can't go to the bench. She has to leave the arena. Well, that was a big call from the referee. And England, who are cruising, now have a bit of tactical work to do. Let's have a look. Oof, well, nowadays, whenever there's contact, there's a little shove in the back, isn't there, on Swijack? And she had to go. So England 2 up, but down to 10, and they could be conceding here. It is a penalty. caught on the fast break. The ball down the middle was the one. Well, she's been great so far, Sophia Poor. Can she do a number here for England? Lonizak over the ball. Chance to pull one back for Poland. And she does. There's going to be a follow-up here, though, straight at the keeper. Look at the joy on her face. But England, well, we'll have to regroup here. It was a lovely height, wasn't it? Waited to see where it was going. In the corner, you might have been in trouble. Brzezinska had another opportunity, but drawed it straight at Poor. So, as we head towards half-time, it's not been without incident, this match, has it? England will just leave Aguiman up front, and will, I imagine, drop Baker and Bowes back into defensive, or more defensive duties. But if they can get another before half-time, they can just sit back, and keeper decides not to come. Baker has switched sides. She felt Serrania went down a little easy. She may have a point, but any contact, you must know that by now, surely. That's a good ball again. Here comes Guzic, nicely rescued. Maria Bowes, the Chelsea defender, sucking the air into her lungs. There are the iPads, the tablets are out. It's going to be a big discussion at half-time for England. They'll look to maintain this lead. Poland will look to peg them back, but they missed that golden opportunity. That penalty, and with the extra woman advantage, well, they would have fancied their chances. Impressed with England. And their chance, their opportunity to cut through, but they've got to be clever with their passing. Giving the ball straight away is not going to help their cause. Just putting her body around. Good tackle from Potter, but Poland still have it. Now here's Guzak. Here's Brzezinska. Foul from the Polish striker. Katie Reid, the Arsenal defender, will happily just take a blow and let the clock count down a little bit. Strong header from Simshak. Oh, that's forward nicely for Guzak. The ball's a good one. Almost found the top corner. I think it was a cross. Almost turned into the most delicious lob. I think she was certainly looking for Jagosinska. 5 minutes to go. England 2 ahead. They would very much like to be 2 ahead at the break. And then Bomali can perhaps get some tactics for the 10 women. Of course, a big bench. They'll be using that as well. Poland with a bit more time. England unable to press like they have been. Down the line it goes from Serrania, keeper. Just launch it back. Looking for Aguiman, who is a real handful, isn't she? Keeper does well, the captain does well, rather. Szymczak. It's all getting a little bit heated out there, and Aggie Man has to be a little bit careful there. Dennis wanting the ball. Broniczak happy to give it. She doesn't look too stressed at the moment, does she, Mo Marley? 2 up, but with the added stress and worry of the red card and, of course, suspensions that will happen as a result. Long ball forward, well read by Poor, decides discretion, the better part of valour. Launches it towards Millie round. This is Bowes. Taken quickly towards Guzak. Oh, she's done ever so well. And that's a captain's tackle from Potter. Chelsea woman getting involved. She is really a handful down this left-hand side for Poland. Very impressive. Usually be even more impressed with her. Goodness me, what a nose for goal she has. Takes it short, looking to use that one-woman advantage. That was a dangerous ball. It wasn't quite read by Piłkarska. Sophia Poor. Poor by name, not poor by nature in terms of how she's been playing here. A couple of really important saves early on. And then, of course, that penalty save as well. England, at the moment, are comfortable in terms of score, not in terms of being down to 10 women. And they'll be happy to play the long ball, stretch the legs of the England players. Nicely done, though, by Zara Shaw. She has looked ever so comfortable. I think there's going to be a bit of quite a bit of time added on. Remember the injury to Sophia Poor. She made that first save early on in this first half. Over the head of Shakura. Oh, looking and finding Agimov, and she will punish any mistakes. There's one in the box for her to aim for. Oh, my word. Keeper again fumbling. And Ava Baker, perhaps she should gamble a bit more. Might have been on the end of that one. Now, she's having a tough old time, isn't she? Sandra Urbanczyk, partly to blame for that England second goal. Last minute of normal time. I think there's been 3 or 4 to add on, at least, but not the official. We'll see what the referee, Kristina Georgieva, will say. Oh, my word, is that 8 minutes I can see over there? Yes, it is. Well, forget the 3 or 4. A lot of time for England to hold out until they get to half-time, 2-0 up. They'll be very happy. Here's Brown. She's been very good, certainly early part of this half. Perhaps faded a little bit, as England have had to just settle down a wee bit and be a bit more defensive. she's got to be careful here. She doesn't want to get booked, given the nature, her robust nature of her forward play. She does not want to get booked. It's Michelle Aguiman, scorer of the 2 goals for England. Again, trying the long ball. Again, it is Zara Shaw who is certainly equal to it. The problem for Reid, does well to get out of the way and get the ball. And a good interception from Brown up against Shimshak. Important touch from Rhea Bowles. Captain with the header. Potter to Brown. Now here's the one who scored a brace already. Baker. I beg your pardon. There's Dennis coming down. Here is Brown. Possession important for England. They'll be happy to get the throw. Sun is out. Can Poland pull one back? They are being quite successful with the long ball. Jagodzinska, ball inside is read well. Poland, though, will keep possession. Jagodzinska again, looking to get the ball in. It's an important challenge from Brown. I don't think it's gone out quite yet. No. And it's tidied up by Dennis. Nicely done. She is fast, Guzik. Certainly Bowes with her work cut out. Cross comes in. Jagodzinska was lurking. England concede a corner. Got that extra yard of pace, didn't she? Got a bit clear. Lovely, lovely cross from Guzik. Has been very impressive. Well, deep into injury time. Yeah, had that very long stoppage for the injury to Sophia Paul, the England keeper. She had a couple of knocks, hasn't she? But she is okay. The referee just wants to have a word. What, me? Says Zara Shaw. Picture of innocence. 2 over the ball. Polonizak, far post. It's an important header from the forward, Michelle Aguiman, who was guarding the line. No one at the far post defending. Ball away, I think that was Shaw, anywhere will do. 5 minutes of the 8. Poland still pushing. Potter, it's a lovely ball for Brown. Gives the ball away a little cheaply. Could be taken by Shakura on that far side. Half-time in the Group A match as we look at the opportunity here. Germany are 1 down. Well, they've obviously gone for their half-time cuppa. We're still going. Poland, well, their pressure has been impressive, hasn't it? Well, she thought about putting the afterburners on. Simshak always in control. Urbanchek disappointed, I think, on reflection, given or being responsible for gifting that second goal to England. England will be absolutely delighted if they can get in with that 2-goal advantage and then just work out their options. O'Malley will be busy. That's a poor pass. Likewise, I think Marcin Kasprowicz will be thinking, well, tactics have worked quite well. Sometimes playing it down the flank, sometimes the long ball over the top, as England will tire. Poor throw, nicely read. Pagada. Here comes Shaw, decides to go back. Minute left, minimum of a minute. Nicely played by Sophia Poor. Oh my word, they've got to be a bit careful because Poland are pressing very effectively. Tall, rangy defender gets herself out of trouble there. A couple of long strides, and England all of a sudden are looking to add a third here. Oh, the first touch was not good from Ria Bowles. Felt she was fouled, but the reality was they have squandered a really good chance to go in 3 up at half-time. Potter and Brown have worked well together. Look at the stature of Brown and Aguiman. Very different, but very, very impressive for England down that far side. And that's the woman of the moment, Michelle Aguiman. The 2 goals for England, very clinical. The first one was an absolute peach. And at the other end, well, Poland had their chances. Missed penalty from Zuzanna Gruzinska. Excellent work from Sophia Poor. Not only the penalty save, but a couple of really important ones early on in that first half. It's been interesting, it's been enthralling. And at half-time, it's England 2, Poland 0.
Super
ja võistkonnad on tulemas tagasi väljakule. Infoks veel nii palju, et järgmine kohtumine Võrus ootab ees 17. mail kell 1, kui vastamisi on Poola ja Prantsusmaa. The next match in Võru will be played between Poland and France on the 17th of May at 1 p.m.
Ma seda asja ära saab.
Welcome back to Võru in Estonia in this Group B match. It's interestingly, perhaps finely poised. England are 2-0 up, but they are one woman down after Mary Ward, the Bristol City player, was sent off. England can get through this, they'll be absolutely delighted. Vitek is coming on. It looks like Vitoska might be as well. And Kutoska, so we will update you with just how that plays out. So some changes made by Poland. Vitek is on. We're underway in the second half. England with a 2-goal advantage, but having to play this 45 minutes as a 10-woman unit. It'll be interesting to see. Poland have rung the changes. As I say, Vitek, Gutowska in. Gutowska as well. Poland in the red, England in their white and blue. Tadinska, one of those making way. That's confirmation of those substitutions. And there is the third one. With Vitek coming on, Pavlonishak is the one to make way. So 3 substitutions at half-time. Very bold by Marcin Kasprowicz. Looking to get a foothold in this match early on in the second half. England ahead. If you've just joined us, 2 goals from Michel Aguimang. Oh, and it's opened up here. Oh. It's a poor effort in the end from Sikora, who's been excellent so far in this match. England will look to keep some possession, let the ball do the work, save their legs.
Substitution for Poland.
Oh, that's a great first ball from Sikora. Here's the substitute. Now, Vitek gets the ball across the face of goal, and England hanging on here. Well, it's all getting a little bit feisty here, isn't it? They felt England there was a foul before. Poland, that's Guzek who's gone down. Let's have a look again. The shot, I don't know whether there was a touch. It may well have been taken off the line by Bowes, and then Bowes involved. And there was a push and then a foot up from Guzek. So, well, the referee's seen it the way of Poland. It could have gone either way, I think, that one.
Lola, right. Lola, right. Lola, right. 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 More. There.
Tosca, one of the new arrivals at half-time, mixing it. Simshak.
Watch your back post.
You can hear the instruction, watch your back post, and you can see why. Katoska was lurking around. England content to play it out from the back. And it's done nicely from Ria Boz. Goodness me. And the strength, oh, Aguiman just unable to turn her player. And here comes Shimshak. The long ball. And he's not a bad boy, as it turns out. Here's Guzik. Nice interception from Potter. Captain on that far side. The other captain, Jania, is the woman to intercept. 5 minutes gone of this second half, and England are still ahead by 2-0. See how far into her own half Aguiman has come. England are going to have to defend deep and look to see whether they can do something on the break. Brown will look to pick up the pieces. Oh, she got lucky, but I guess you make your own luck. Good interception, couldn't quite hang on to it. You can hear the referee saying time wasting is not going to be allowed. Straight back to Poor. Let's launch it, and Brown solved the dummy, but the ball was already going out. I think Ines Shikora will be happy about that. Brown has been excellent. Here's the captain for Poland, Jagoda Shurina. Brown with the angled ball, and Potter's just going to see what she can get from it. And she was always second best, but has possession. Oh, was she clipped in the back? No, says the referee. The assistant was very close as well. They've let this game go and flow when they can. Sun is out again in this wonderfully compact little arena. You see some, the other side of the road, people have put a little sun chair out, watching from the hill opposite. Nice thing to do on a Sunday afternoon. Watch England and Poland battle it out in this under-17 women's tournament, European Championships. Guzik, bit of pace. Ball in, a real chance here, surely. Oh, it was Zizek who couldn't quite get that final shot in, and Paul will be very happy, finally, to clasp the ball. Count down the clock a little bit. Chaska. Pressure building on England here. Poland looking to get a goal back. Nicely done by Ward. Brown gets the foot in, doesn't get the challenge. And yeah, Harbert will get the decision, and it was a little Cynical hold back, so the yellow card has been brandished, not for her, but for Shimshak. Right on the spot again, the referee. Zakadinska got the yellow early on. She has made way. But Shimshak still on, and Shimshak has the yellow. Easy for Sophia Port. England, despite being a person down, happy to play it from the back. Trying to keep possession. Nice from Baker. Little dink inside, and she's got pace, hasn't she? Brown, well, it wasn't a pass, it was a deflection, really. Good reading of the game by Dennis. Yeah, Liverpool player. Very important interception there. Nicely done by Vitek. In from Sikora. Keeper's going to have to be quick, and is. It's not quite been the fireworks of the opening 10 or 15 minutes we had in the first half. You'll have to put a shift in, Shaw, and the back four if they want to make sure they take the 3 points on offer here. It's a good tackle. No, wasn't liked by the assistant referee. Over in Group A, Spain lead by 2-0 over the reigning champions Germany. Remember, all games on UEFA.tv if you want to watch throughout this tournament. It's a waste. Far post was needed. Near post was always going to be the terrain of Sophia Port. Just glides past her opponent, Katie Reid. Very impressive defender. England are going to have to work here, though, to get themselves out of a corner. And it runs away from Lexi Potter, captain, Chelsea player. Baker, straight to the Polish captain, Shimshak. England will be absolutely delighted for that to happen all day long. If they can restrict Poland to shooting from there, you've got to admire Shimshak's optimism. It would have to be an absolute blockbuster from that distance, you suspect. England, if you just joined us, 2 to the good, thanks to 2 goals from Michelle Agliman in the first part of the first half. England saving a penalty, Mary Ward being sent off, and we are readying for some England substitutes as we head towards the hour mark. Paul finds Sikora, gets the ball across as well. Surely here, how did that stay out? The shot was from Sverek, and the keeper will take all the time she wants. That was a tame shot from the 18, just outside the 18-yard box. Goodness me, Poland have to take their chances. Under a little bit of pressure, I guess, Dominika Sverek. Dennis it is who's down. Just looking at this shot, it's Vitek actually who had the opportunity, did very well to get the ball off the England defence. Now this is a worry for England. May change what they do. They have substitutions about to come up. Is it just a bit of cramp? Getting the fluids in, on board. Answer a few words from Mo Marley. First time a Baltic nation has hosted a female final tournament, so it's great that Estonia are hosting this. Germany, last time round, beating Spain on penalties last year, 3-2 after a 2-2 draw in normal time. Will we have the same kind of drama as we go through this tournament? Well, we'll know by the end of the 26th of May. That's the final at the Lillekühler Stadium in Tallinn. Oh, this does not look good for Dennis, does it? That's a bit more than cramp, you would suggest. And let's hope that's not a tournament-ending injury. Well, we'll see whether she can come back on or not. This is the main threat for England. She's been outstanding, the Arsenal striker. Agyeman, mentioned earlier, she's got experience in the Women's Champions League. She's featured and scored in the FA Cup final. Am I right saying the Women's Cup finals today in England? So Poland get us underway again. Looking for this breakthrough to put some pressure on England, who are 2 to the good at the moment, thanks to the woman on the ball at the moment. Does she get the decision this time? That's where the noise is coming. Oh, and she gets the card. No, she doesn't get the decision at all. Well, she's been, as you might say, putting it about all game. She's very strong, and in that wrestling match, our referee decided she was the villain. Yeah, there's certainly a little bit of pulling and tugging and pushing. Yellow card for her then, and that might be the last thing she does. Is she going to be substitute? There are some substitutes waiting to come on. Yes, well, not a hat-trick for her, and perhaps might have been better for her for that to have happened before she got substituted. Round comes on for her. The Aston Villa forward. Newell also on, as is Harwood. Here's confirmation. That's a great ball. Keeper decides not to come. Was that a push? Simshak? No, says the referee. So England, 3 substitutions made. It looks like Baker has gone into that central role up front. I think a good decision to rest Agyeman. The last thing you want is for her to get a red card and England be down to 9 players. So round on for Agyeman. Harwood on for Bowles and Newell on for Dennis. Here's Harwood. Which way to gone? Newell. West Brom player, Lucy Newell. Sophie Harwood, Southampton player. Senior men's team, of course, getting relegated from the Premier League yesterday. Perhaps she can bring some cheer to Southampton fans. That was Lola Brang just getting clipped by Vitek, one of the substitutes that Poland brought on. 3 apiece have been made. To hurry, Zara Shaw got lucky. Here's Newell on for Dennis on that left-hand flank, the fullback. Nice down the line, looking for Ava Baker. Brown wants it. But Poland do some good defensive work on that far side. Simshak. Skora. Oh, it's a poor effort off the shin of Katie Reid, very unlike her. Nicely, calmly done by England. Running into trouble though. There's a round. Any round. Now Potter. Little intricate triangles, just looking to keep possession. Training ground stuff in a way. But this is the European Championships for the under-17s, and they are running themselves into trouble here. England had enough time to get it away. Did that go out? Referee keeping a very close eye. No, it didn't. And Poland get the throw. It was Olivia Svizak who went down on the edge of the box. Nothing doing from the referee. Shikora couldn't control it. Will pick up the scraps. Take her time. Two goals inside the first quarter of this match. At the moment, defining it. England will take the 3 points very happily from this position. Baker still battling. Oh, onside. And a chance for Potter here, perhaps. Trying to get it onto her right foot. Runs into trouble. Brown was there. Ball wasn't given to her earlier enough. Round will foul the Polish captain. It's a tough old match out there, isn't it? Jagoda Saraniak is certainly up for a battle. There's a bit more cramp coming. It's a warm old day, about 20 degrees. That's always the way, isn't it, with summer tournaments, after battling through an English winter and even more a Polish winter. Yeah, get some fluids on or over. Much more relaxed if you just come to watch. But engrossing competition, this one. This championship has been going on since 2007, 2008. 40 nations registering for that first edition, and yeah, it's certainly been or Germany or Spain. Certainly in the 8 tournament era from 2013 onwards. 5 times Germany, twice Spain, of course, a couple of years, no tournament because of COVID. Poland winning this, the last time it was a 4-team tournament in 2012-13, but the 4-5 years before that, 3 times Germany, twice Spain. So it'll be interesting to see whether that hegemony can be broken. Stranglehold at the moment of Germany being loosened by Spain, who are 2-0 up still in Group A. And it's 2-0 to England here in Group B. Here in Voro, southeastern Estonia, home to famous for low-rise wooden houses in the centre, not far from Russia to the south. Latvia, of course, another neighbour. Poland not that far away. Continue to try to play out from defence. When it works, it looks lovely, doesn't it? But not always. Tosca. She'll have fresh legs. That's one of those substitutions that have been made by Poland. Szymczak. Here's Srania. No way through. They still have possession though. Oh, a bit of space for Sakura's got behind her defender, Harwood. England dealing with that really well. And another good save from Sophia Paul. That came flying low from the captain, Srania. That was a good defensive header, but no one really to block on the edge of the box, and I think she got a touch to that one. Yes, she did. Szymczak. Srania lurking. England clear their lines. Nicely done by Zara Shaw. As they tire, and they will, England, can they hold on? Tosca looking to grab a few yards, a couple of metres. It necessarily makes that much difference. 5-1 the corner count. They have pushed, they have huffed, they have puffed. We're about to get another change from the Polish side. Brown gets the tackle in on Zizek. Foot in was a good one from Katie Reid. Now then, Ava Baker still got a bit of fuel in the tank. So as Szymczak comes back to help. Bazak. You can hear the instruction being barked out by Marcin Kasperowicz. Has it gone? Just rolled over. Katie Reid, the Arsenal defender, doing a very good job there. It just looked like it wasn't going to quite make it over the line. Brzezinska comes off. Rashidezu comes on. They'll be grateful, I'm sure, for the breather, although most players would not want to come off. Guevara's
Susanna.
just slot in up front.
Substitution for number.
She's a tall, rangy player. And England are having to hold on here. Chikora. England are holding on. 15 minutes to go, plus there will be a little bit, well, probably a bit more than a little bit of time to be added on. You can hear, obviously just a handful of spectators, you can hear the benches barking out their orders. You can hear the players trying to marshal everybody as well. Made forward by Shaka. She's worked hard, hasn't she? There go to Shroniak, the captain, and there's a lot of red shirts forward here. And England will be grateful for Potter's intervention. Potter will stay down, wanting a little bit of attention for cramp, I think. Well, that's the new addition, the fourth substitute for Poland. Yet to make her presence felt. Half chances, nibbles here and there. That was Gutowska, who had a chance. The other forward that's been brought on, so Grudzinska, both gone. Gutowska and Rairas are on. Fourth official has been busy. 7 substitutions so far. Potter looks okay. Captain has been very impressive. Oh, that's a terrible first touch. She got very lucky. Sophia Paul, she's been so good so far in this match, but yeah, really had a scare there, and no wonder she's puffing her cheeks out. There's the keeper. Now then, round is down. The substitute has taken a knock. Oh, that was a... Well, she did well, got the tackle in after that awful first touch. Didn't foul, most importantly. Doesn't want to have to try and save a second penalty in this match. Later on, of course, there are other matches. Got Sweden against France in this group. And then Estonia against Switzerland. Home nation, well, they are the home nation, they are in this tournament. They've had a bit of a rocky old start in the build-up. No, that's the injury. to the face. Oh, and it looks very much like a nosebleed as well. Ten minutes to hold out, plus injury time for England. Instructions being given to Newell. England get us underway inside the last 10. 2 goals thanks to Michel Haguiman. 4 minutes, 22 minutes on the clock. And Sophia Port has been very alert, hasn't she? Poland, of course, having their second qualification after 2017, 2018 for this expanded tournament. And that win was the last time before that they had qualified. Wild kick, this time from Port. I think perhaps trying to distribute onto that far side. England camped inside their own half at the moment. There's a bit of pace on that far side. Here's Vitek. England tackling hard. It's a good workout for both these teams. 3 matches, of course. Top 2 teams going through of the 4-team group. 2 groups. Semi-finals, 23rd of May. Final on the 26th of May. Hope you can join us for all of that. Doska frustrated as the ball runs out. Kaprovic getting this message across in no uncertain terms in the Polish dugout. Sarania. Again, the long ball is productive. For us, wearing 10, trying to get some leverage. That's a good ball in. Real chance here. And is that another, I was going to say penalty, went the other way. I was watching which way the arm was going there, and I think probably half the England team were as well. Being head forward from Vivras at first touch, but after that, yeah, absolutely. It was Ines Shikora who was doing all the pushing and shoving. Zara Shaw just doing enough. Poor it is then, gets us underway again. England, who've just joined us, are down to 10 players. Sending off for Mary Ward in the first half. And subsequent penalties saved by Sophia Port, but they're under pressure here. Back goes Czernak. Zinkowska. Cut out by Harbert. Brown gets the ball. There was a foul on Baker. Oh, I think she's just run out of legs, really. She's run herself into the ground in this match. Got some silky skills, though. There's Lola Brown, the Chelsea player. Of course, Chelsea senior women's team playing at Wembley Stadium in London today in the Women's FA Cup final against Manchester United. Got about an hour and a half before that gets underway. minutes to go. England, I guess, will be increasingly confident of taking the 3 points, but a lot can happen, and I think there's going to be 5 minutes or so of time to be added on. Brown gets back. She has done an awful lot of work. I'd be interested. They'll have the health monitors on, of course, and it'd be interesting to see just how much they actually managed to cover in terms of ground. Doesn't tell the whole story, of course. Captain wants the return ball. Cut out by Millie Round. I thought there was handball to the England players. Nothing doing from the officials. Potter gets the foot in this time. Joanna is going to have to play it and doesn't. Can England do something here? Look at Baker go, and that's excellent from the goalkeeper Sandra Urbanach. Potter, after that effort, I think hopefully that's just cramp. It is. It's a horrible thing, but it is fixable. Well, just out-muscled in a legal way the opposite captain. I think we might have a bit more than 5 minutes at this rate. Everyone's dropping as if it were extra time in a cup final. It is warm out there, and obviously at this age, the under-17s, still some physical development to come, which might give you a bit more stamina, but they have been excellent, these athletes, both Poland and England. Some lovely touches. Young Lionesses at the moment on course for the first victory in Group B. There's a fairly hefty bit of strapping going on. We had 8 minutes of time added on. Did have a fairly lengthy injury to the England keeper, Sophia Paul. And we have a similar amount of time to be added on in the second. England would not want that, would they? Poland would be licking their lips. Two fresh strikers, of course, in Vavras and Kotowska. You just saw Kotowska. I don't think she's suffering from cramp at the moment. You've only played 20 minutes or so. You fancy your chances up front, don't you? There's a bit of space for Kotowska here. Pushed outside of the box. England tidy up. Nicely done by Shaw, aided by Reid. They've got to keep a calm head on them if they want to protect this lead. Poland, I think it's probably fair to say, they have had the lion's share of territory and possession and not the lion's share of clear-cut chances. And if they did have chances, they have not kept them and converted them. Oh, and she is suffering, isn't she? Shishak. He's a very heavily strapped right thigh, and it doesn't seem to be helping overly. Bit of a passenger at the moment. I think it was that run. They did it again. Let's see what she can do, injured or not. Last minute of normal time then. There is quite a bit of injury time to come. We'll keep our eye on our fourth official. Still the possibility of a few twists and turns. Spain have wrapped up a victory, by the way. England looking to protect theirs. 2-0 to Spain against Germany in Group A. Oh dear, England will be happy for the captain to give it a go from there. Sraniak. Simchak is struggling out there. You hope it's just cramp and not a muscle injury. Don't want your captain to be injured in the first group game. Oh, it's another 8-minuter. It's another 8 minutes. Oh, way. There's a lot can happen in 8 minutes. England will be holding their breath. Poland, perhaps, renewed energy. Got to get the bodies back, England. Nice ball forward from Gutoska. Here's Vervas. Gutoska again. Anyway, will do for England. They look spent, every single one of them. And that's perhaps why we're going to get a couple of substitutions, including the captain. Armband goes to Harbert. She will make her way. Ollie Deering is coming on. And Fisher is on for the excellent Ava Baker, who's led the line after Hekiman was retired. Oh, was that a push? Doesn't matter. Poland have scored. Koproska, the substitute, sneaking in at the back post. It was a great ball, wasn't it, from Shikora? There was a hint of a push, doesn't matter. And a little bit of afters over who wants the ball. And look what it means to her as well. So, we said it was a lot of time. There's still 6 minutes to go. England need to up their game a wee bit. You can see Fisher is going to do the chasing. Well, these two teams so far, before this match, 2 wins each and 2 draws and 8 goals apiece. England, all of a sudden, are going to have to hang on. That's got the Polish fans up and cheering. And it's a real test of character now for these English players. Anyway, will do. Hooked away by Newell. That's easy for Sophia Poor, who will go down and eat away a few seconds. Perhaps a bit more than 6. So, 5 substitutions made by England. 5 by Poland as well. England just need a bit of possession, really. 4 minutes to hang on for the 3 points. And we were talking about how Marcin Kasprowicz was talking about England in this match, so whoever wins this one surely will go through to the semi-finals, is more or less what he was saying. You never know, do you? But I think he's probably right. Sharana going through. That should be a goal kick for England. Excellent. From Deering, another one of the substitutions. It's certainly been made interesting, hasn't it, by that goal. And the keeper gets a card for time wasting. Campy says she hasn't been warned. Nicely done. Fisher battling for the ball. Here's Brown. Doesn't get the foul, gets a throw though. These cards are being flown around now. Again, a bit of gamesmanship going on. The clock is ticking down. Isabella Fisher will go into the book. The Arsenal striker gets a card on her 16th birthday, but not the kind she'd want, I guess. Gutowska, that's a decent ball in. Fizzes past everybody. And, well, it's strapped up with the right foot of Szymczak. Thought it was worth giving it a try, and it took a deflection. 90 seconds or so to go. Poland will push everything up for this. Reed is defended and defended. Vitek is over the ball. Raise the call from Sophia Paul, comes back in again, hoiked away by Fisher. And that is easy enough at the near post. Again, Paul holding on to it into the last minute of time added on. And Poland, England unable to get the ball away. Poland keep pushing. Was that a push? No, it wasn't. Referee well placed. Looking for options. Gutowska playing it forward. Gutowska. Raise a call, but can they actually find a white shirt? They can. It's Fisher. Eased off the ball. Wins it back again. Now into more time added on. Everyone feeling the effects of this warm weather, this intense match. England have been clinical. Can they hold on here? Referee, little glance at the watch. Brown hoiks it forward. Fisher goes looking to intercept. Nice by Round. It was stout, though, from Poland. And can they get another one here? Deering perhaps might just run it down to the corner flag. No, it's dispossessed by Szymczak. Referee surely any time now. And England have held on. What a match that was to get us underway in Group B of this Under-17 European Championship. They spent the vast majority of this match, England, down to 10 players. Cramp rife on both sides. 8 minutes of time added on. It's that woman there, Michelle Aguimon, who scored on the 4th and 22nd minute. England, though, had Mary Ward sent off, and they had to hold on. Sophia Port saving a penalty. It got interesting when Kaproska poked one home with, what, 6 or 7 minutes left of the match. It wasn't to be, though. And England's walking wounded will take the 3 points. Excellent match. Good start for Mo Marley and her team. Full time here, England 2, Poland 1.
Wednesday, 17th of May at 1 p.m. We wish you safe at home and hope to see you soon.